this one off. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Ro. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you can say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Digging in, Francisco Lindor. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Pilar's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10. First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bogaerts has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Cleveland nothing. Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Ro, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Ro?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Here's J.D. Martinez as we take a look at the splits between April and May. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. And it's fouled away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Digging in now, number 35. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Pilar moving in. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll take a look at ball one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing: the guy they're facing on the mound. He's not likely to struggle out there and give up several runs. So I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
In now, Jordan Luplow, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 from Price. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he misses it. The throw to third. And he'll be thrown out at third, trying to take the extra base with 2 gone, and the inning is now over. So it's no runs on 3 hits. Into the box, number 23. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Christian Vasquez is on deck. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. From the stretch. Throw to first. And he saw it coming that time. Back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Luplow has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Set and the pitch. Snap throw to first, but he's back in standing. Now the 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit in the air out to left. Luplow has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Reyes. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Into the box now, Sandy Leon. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. So far this season, Leon is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty.
High in the air down the right field line. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Greg Allen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Number 23 is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
The Red Sox due to hit in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, "We don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year," and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on us as the hitters to work together and figure this out. Back to you guys.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Hang on. You got time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And it's 1-1. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's got a 3-for-5 line. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. pulled toward right center field. Reyes sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers. And now pitch on the way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes, has had a great season to this point, and coming into today, he's received the most all-star votes among American League shortstops.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Now that's popped up, and no one will track it down. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the first pitch here from Price. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A bouncer to the left side, to his right, Bogarts. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Santana. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Standing in now, number 35. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 ties him up inside with a good fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Barehanded. Hey now. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Martinez
checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but That one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 23. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Boston line scorer. Strike taken up in the zone. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 32, Franmil.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 0-2 from Price. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
0-1 the count. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Moreland.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Another 1-2 delivery to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Vasquez on at first, nobody out.